If we're given a graph of a function, or a relation that is, the vertical line test is a fairly quick way to determine whether it's a function or not. For a graph to be classified as a function, any vertical line must cross the graph at most one time. If some vertical line crosses the graph more than once, then the graph does not represent a function. This is the way we often apply this. If we can draw a vertical line that crosses our graph of our relation more than once, then it's not a function. And again, think vertical lines. We're talking lines like so. If we can draw a vertical line that crosses the graph, and by the graph I mean in each of these, this right here, this actually is our relation as a bunch of ordered pairs. This is our relation, so we want to try to cross this more than one time. If we can, it's not a function. If we can't cross it more than once, then it is a function on the domain we see. Well, this first one, I could try to draw vertical lines, and I don't think I'm ever going to be able to cross that brown graph more than once. So this one is a function. I'm going to put a big check here for yes, and an X for no. Now, with my next one, graph 2, I'm going to draw a bunch of vertical lines, and I can't seem to cross it more than once, so this one is a function. Now, I often actually call this, if you could see my hands, the pencil test, because I like to use my pencil as a vertical line and sort of slide my vertical line across my graph, and then I can see very easily when it crosses more than once. With graph 3, okay, I can't cross it there. Oh, there we are. We have got 2 places where we cross that graph, so I don't have to look any further. If I can do this one time in any place, then this is not a function. And this vertical line test actually lines up with the definition of a function pretty well, as in one input having more than one output means it's not a function. Just do this. Here's my input that matches up with 2 outputs, those 2 points there. That means it's not a function by the definition of a function. Let's move on to graph 4. I can cross once in lots of places, but never more than once. So this one is a function. Next, try to graph it more than once. No, we're good. I can only cross it once, so that one is a function. Graph 6, I've already failed. Okay, I have one input that matches up with 2 different outputs. So this one is not a function.